Hello guys, welcome to Literature Journey to JRF. This is Richa Panchal. As you know, this is the PYQ series in which we are providing you detailed explanation with notes. Guys, as we know, the exams are coming near. We don't have time to make notes. That's why we are providing you notes, okay? So just apply the 3R formula. Read, revise and recall. That's it. Now let's start. Question. In William Congreve's The Way of the World, identify the speaker of the line, one's cruelty is one's power, and when one parts with one's cruelty, one's part with one's power. And the options are A. Mirabell, B. Whitworth, C. Millamant, and D. Mincing. Do you know the answer? Yes, the answer is Millamant. The Way of the World premiered March 1700, regarded as one of the best restoration comedies, not well received as continuing the immortalities of the previous decades. Congreve wrote all his plays before the age of 30 and then led the life of society gentleman. Now, a brief summary of The Way of the World. Mirabell, a young man who is not wealthy, has had an affair with Mrs. Fainall, widowed daughter of Lady Wishfort. He has helped her marry Mr. Fainall, a man of respectable reputation, but not great virtue. Fainall has married the young widow because her fortune will support his affair with Mrs. Marwood. Means here Fainall has had an affair with Mrs. Marwood, but he married Mrs. Fainall for her fortune. Mrs. Marwood herself is hypocritical to Fainall, for she loves Mirabell. Here, Mr. Fainall loves Mrs. Marwood and Mrs. Marwood loves Mirabell. When the play begins, the affair between the Mirabell and Mrs. Fainall has ended and Mirabell is in love with Millamant, the niece of Lady Wishfort and cousin of Mrs. Fainall. Lady Wishfort wanted Millamant to marry her nephew, the boisterous country bumpkin, Sir Wilfrid Vivaud. Now let us have a look on the important scenes of The Way of the World. Opening scene, it is very important. The play opens in a chocolate house where Mirabell is defeated by Fainall in a card game and hears that Whitwell has married Foible. Second scene is the bargaining scene or proviso scene. Millamant insists on retaining her freedom after marriage in their contract. Marriage of Millamant and Mirabell. There are a lot of complications also. Lady Wishfort thinks that Mirabell is in love with her, but Lady Wishfort does not know that Mirabell is hypocritical to her. Lady Wishfort controls half of the Millamant's fortune, and the relationship between love and money, Mirabell's materialism is disguised here. Elements of restoration comedy. Scenes set in gathering places for the upper classes like homes and clubs. Stock characters are also there. Fops, country bumpkin, elegant young ladies. Scandal or threat of scandals. Witty conversation, eavesdropping, these all are elements of restoration comedies. Now let us have a look on William Congreve. 1670 to 1729. He was born in a military family and was a son of a cavalier, member of Kit Kat Club. His friends were Jonathan Swift, Richard Steele, and Alexander Pope. First work, novel Incognita, 1692, and his first play, Old Bachelor, 1693. All his plays were highly successful. Guys, so it was all about the way of the world. If you like my video, then please do share, subscribe, and like, and follow for more. Thank you.